Hello and welcome to Low Budget Gaming, and welcome to a quick recap of all the bundles available here. So I took a few days off after the Steam autumn sale, but we are in December, new month, new sales. Let's get this started. So first up, we have a couple of new Humble bundles, pay what you want bundles. So I'll quickly go over these ones. So this is the Uplifting Adventures, a Wholesome Games bundle. So bunch of smaller indie games, relaxing type, and we have 7 games for $20 and a 5-game bundle for $14. Now here we have Mail Time, Smushi Come Home, Venba. Now Venba is an Indian sort of made game. Tells the story about a family that moves to Canada and stuff like that. It's a cooking style game as well. So very interesting if you want to check this out. Very rare to see many Indian games. Then we have Tiny Kin, Bear and Breakfast, and then 2 more games. Passepartout 2, The Lost Artist. I think there was a first game that was quite popular, and Wildflower. So again, a relaxing style game. I personally don't play these games, but if you are into sort of relaxing, wholesome games, this is a good bundle. Next is Fight T1D, Type 1 Diabetes with JRPGs. So this is actually a good value bundle if you like JRPGs. So you have 2 tiers. Let's go over the first tier. So for $10, you get Dark Deity, Udian Chronicle Rising, Nexomon Extinction. So this is basically like Pokemon. Bug Fables, The Everlasting Sapling, and then for $5 more you also get Edge of Eternity, Meto Anomalies, Symphony of War, the Nephilim Saga. Now this one I am a little familiar with because I've seen this old school tactical RTS style game, basically with strategy and good graphics. Now there's also a coupon, 45% off. This is a discount coupon for a DLC for this game. So overall $15 will get you 7 games plus 1 coupon. So we are looking at just over $2 per game. I think this is a good value bundle if you are into JRPGs. Now next we have Action Roguelikes. So this has been around for a bit. Top tier here is 13. A lot of smaller indie games. You have Barony, Lumencraft, Dead Estate. Now personally I would say pick up any of these games that you like individually on Steam. But if you are considering this bundle, the $5 tier makes the most sense to me. You have Cryptarch, God of Weapons, Wall World. Now Wall World is a fantastic game. If you played Dome Keeper, which was a surprise indie hit last year, this is kind of similar. You sort of scale up the wall and fight enemies and also mine and dig resources. Fun looking game. So yeah, getting this in the $5 tier is not bad. It's not an expensive game on its own, but you get a couple extra games along with it and only $5. So I would recommend this bundle. Next we have Black Friday Score, The Walking Dead, and more from Skybound Games. So again, I covered this one in more detail. Basically a lot of Walking Dead games along with a few other similar, you could say, games. Like this one, the Thief of Thieves episodic game, The Big Con, Rainbow Billy. Now you have multiple tiers, but the $10 tier is where you get all these games. The $15 and $20 tier has 2 of the Walking Dead VR games. So if you are not interested in the VR stuff, $10 will get you 13 games. 12 games and 1 DLC. So this is pretty good if you want a bunch of games, especially if you want the whole Walking Dead set, you can get it here. So I think this is good for people who are looking for that. But yeah, overall value-wise, this isn't bad. But most of us have already picked up the Walking Dead games many times from different platforms. I don't think they have been free. I think the first season was free a while ago, but I don't remember the others being free. So anyway, if you are familiar with my channel, I am a partner with the Humble Bundle, which means if you use the links below to pick up any of these bundles, I get a small cut. You also have full control over how the money you pay for these bundles is split. So basically every time you make a payment, let's say you're making 10, this is the default split. So 6 goes to the publishers. $0.50 will go to Child's Play charity, $2 goes to Humble, and $1.50 goes to me. You can also use the custom setting here and change around the contribution. So example, you can give me more to charity, more to publishers. Humble obviously is the one providing, so there is like a minimum that you have to give it to them, $1.50. But with the others you can play around and change this if you prefer doing this, because this is like the only place that does this. And before I go, the Humble Choice Bundle for November is about to end in a few days. Now this is a very good value bundle. in my opinion, because you get Hard Space Shipbreaker, WWE 2K23, Unpacking, Friends versus Friends, Proteus, The Legend of Tianding, SCP Secret Files, Soldiers, all of this for $12. Hard Space is a fantastic game, and of course if you're a fan of wrestling, you might like this as well. Unpacking is a very relaxing style game, puzzle style. Proteus is your old school, you could say, shooter like Doom. So good value, nice mix of games. This ends on Tuesday, so if you are interested, make sure to pick it up. Before then, we'll get a new bundle. I'll cover that as well. So yeah, just a quick recap of all the bundles available. Let me know if any of these look appealing. And yeah, I'll be making my next video, which will be the games to wish list from November. We get some interesting games every month, and I started this new series looking at interesting games that you should consider wish listing for future whenever there are sales. So if you have any suggestions from games that came out in November, do let me know. I'll make my own top 10 very soon. Thank you for watching, and enjoy the rest of your Sunday.